Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and guys, we have breaking news for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, okay? This is very important, the fact that OG Dragon Ball, okay, the original series, has gotten an official confirmation from an official Bandai employee that Tao Pai Pai and the Red Ribbon Army are confirmed for Sparking Zero. That makes me so happy to know this. I don't think it's DLC. There could be maybe some, DLC of OG Dragon Ball. Maybe characters that are just like less, not hype necessarily, but I don't know if they're gonna include everyone, right? That was in the original Tenkaichi 3. I'm hoping and I'm expecting that, but let's just watch the interview and you guys can, hear the official, Bandai rep there at San Diego Comic-Con, which this is, where it's from. Dragon Ball at SDCC 2024, an exclusive look. This clip, it's like 15 seconds where he goes over it. Let's just watch it so that we can hear, okay, auditory confirmation.
You can cross over in different realms. You can have people from Dragon Ball fight people from Dragon Ball Super. Jiren can fight Tao Pai Pai. You can have anyone from the Red Ribbon Army fight against, I don't want to say Jiren again, but Vegeta.
It's open season from
anything.
All.
You can cross over.
Okay, so.
You can have people from
You heard it right there, okay? He explicitly mentions you can fight people from Dragon Ball Super, etc., and then he specifically mentions Tao Pai Pai versus Jiren, just as like an example, because, this is what this game is. It has characters from all different timelines and series, okay, for the most part, right? And then he said, oh, you can do the whole entire Red Ribbon Army, okay? Which, I mean, obviously that would include, the androids like Giro, Android 17, 18, etc., okay? But I think more specifically because he's following up with what he said from OG Dragon Ball as well as Tao Pai Pai. He was, I don't know if he did that on purpose, but it's just funny that he's like really explicitly, specifically mentioning original Dragon Ball related stuff, okay? So, huge win for original Dragon Ball. David Edmonson, which I don't know if he's new, if he's always been a Bandai Namco's marketing director. Maybe he's, maybe he's just been under the radar. I haven't really seen much from this guy. I don't know. When it comes to Bandai Namco's like official reps and like their employees and stuff, we usually don't see much from them. We're usually seeing producers of the actual like game from like Jun Furutani or something like that, or like producer song for Xenoverse 2. Like usually the Japanese sides of things, okay? When it comes to like the American/US side of Bandai Namco, I usually don't know who's there. So this is pretty cool. He's an actual interview with somebody who is the marketing director, okay? So he knows what he's doing. This was definitely on purpose, right? So he confirms that the Tao Pai Pai and Red Ribbon Army are in Sparking Zero, as you can see from these images. Shoutouts to DB Sparking Zero on Twitter, as well as DB Sparking News on Twitter for actually posting this, because I didn't even know IGN posted this San Diego Comic-Con little interview or whatever, okay? So let's talk about original Dragon Ball characters. Now, it is not foreign to the Tenkaichi series. We already know that, at least from Tenkaichi 3, we had OG Kid Goku, we had Tao Pai Pai, we had, Master Roshi, which is obviously confirmed. He's a little bit weird because he can also be considered DBZ as well as Dragon Ball Super. He's got like a Dragon Ball Super costume and stuff, but it's, Master Roshi at the end of the day, okay? But yes, it is, we already knew that OG Dragon Ball, or at least Kid Goku, was going to be in the game in some capacity, just from some of the shots that were in the background of the story mode. There is a version of Kid Goku, which is obviously in the Sparking Zero style and everything. It's not like an anime flashback or anything. Maybe it is a flashback scene, okay, whatever. But we saw it in the story mode. I don't even consider it a leak necessarily. It's just more of like, oh, they just, had it there and people pointed it out. They found it, right? And then there was another version of Goku, which I assumed was Teen Goku. I could be wrong. Some people pointed out that it could just be DBS Goku with the power pole, which is an accessory thing or whatever, or like a outfit costume thing. I still think it's got to be Teen Goku. I don't want to confirm that or anything, just because it's like, man, that's a lot of Gokus they would be adding. But what I think it would be, if they did have a Teen Goku, it would probably be over maybe like Goku early as a costume. Okay. It's all it basically is it's a darker, more reddish type of gi, like a reddish orange gi, and then he's got the black undershirt and black belt and stuff instead of the blue color. That's it, okay? That's the only reason why I think it would be cool. And I mean, not only that, but because from what we saw, that version of Goku, or no version of Goku so far, has meteor combination. That was a staple, a trademark in the original games, okay? And even in Raging Blast, he had meteor combination. So I'm hoping if they do add it, okay, they add it maybe with this costume, but I mean, I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. I just want meteor combination. That's all I really care about. If they don't have this costume, that's fine. But I'm expecting it just because it's such a simple thing to make, right? But yeah, we can definitely 100% Kid Goku's gonna be it. And if he's mentioning the Red Ribbon Army, Tao Pai Pai Mercenary Tower or whatever, which is gonna be awesome because he's such a prominent integral character in the original series, right? And he got his feature or whatever. He was in the recent Kakarot DLC or whatever from last year. So OG Dragon Ball is a lot more popular than I feel like people think, right? Which would make sense, right? It's the original, it's a starting point, right? But when it comes to the games, I feel like they really try their hardest to put everything in there in a game except for OG Dragon Ball. Like games like Legends or like Dokkan, they'll do a lot of, right? But I mean, that's just because it's a mobile game. They literally have to do everything, okay? Because they need content, right? But a game like Xenoverse, for example, or like even Fighters, like we didn't see like any OG Dragon Ball stuff, which it's very disappointing because this is such a great series and there's such important characters or whatever. But I don't know, maybe it's just because of how these games are. It's a little bit harder to do. Like Master Roshi, he can't even fly, but they did put him in Fighters. But he was real weird because he couldn't do the dash or whatever, the Dragon Dash thing or whatever it was called. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, some of the OG characters which you're seeing up here, I think this is modded because you can see Super Saiyan Blue Goku, End of Z or whatever for whatever reason up there. But yeah, Kid Goku, Demon King Piccolo, Tao, and I believe General Blue, as well as, what's his face? Devilman. I might be missing a few characters or whatever. Oh yeah, Grandpa Gohan was also in it as well, which he was OG Dragon Ball. Tenkaichi 3, like just looking at it, like the fact that they added these characters, that's so hype. Like they did so good back in the day. They just said, hey, we're literally gonna have everyone. That's why that Tenkaichi 3 is like Smash Bros. Ultimate. At least when it comes to like, or actually, what would it be? It would be more of like, yeah, it's like Smash Bros. Ultimate. Like they had every character, okay? Now this game, I'm really hoping it is the true successor and it's like the true Smash Bros. Ultimate and we'll eventually have everyone. And it's like, it's fine if there's a little bit of DLC for like GT or maybe like movie characters or whatever. That's like, I'm okay with that. But it's like OG Dragon Ball, like you gotta have at least, Kid Goku, Demon King Piccolo, and maybe like Tao or whatever. I mean, we already have Master Roshi. Like if they made Grandpa Gohan DLC, I'd buy it. But obviously, we want everyone. We want everyone in the base. Characters like General Blue or like Devilman, which I know people are gonna meme about and be like, oh yeah, those characters, if they were DLC, I'd buy it. I mean, I would buy it, but I'm just saying I'm not like super hyped about it. Like, for example, if it was like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like if I had a choice between Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and fucking General Blue, like oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's real funny. General Blue, you can go suck it. But yeah, in all seriousness, I kind of just wanted to go over all that stuff, give you guys my thoughts and speculation. Again, it's not 100% confirmed that we'll get characters like General Blue or Grandpa Gohan or anything, but I think it's easy to say Kid Goku and General Tao, and other Red Ribbon Army characters, which, I mean, if he confirmed Red Ribbon Army, I guess General Blue would be part of that, right? Again, I don't want to 100% confirm anything yet, but at least for OG Dragon Ball, we are good. Okay, we can expect them, and I'm pretty sure we can expect them in the base game. I don't think we have to worry about anything being DLC. Like I said, maybe there will be like a couple of characters that'll be DLC. I doubt it though. Okay, like Demon King Piccolo, you gotta have him. Okay, like we already have Tien, who is again like Master Roshi and like Yamcha and Krillin. Those are all characters from the original Dragon Ball, like that originated from OG Dragon Ball. But they've been in Z, they've been in Super, they've been in GT, right? Like those are the recurring characters that are always in it. But it's just really good to have that official confirmation. Like, can this motherfucker, what is his name? David Edmonson, why didn't he confirm GT or movie characters? Which those are confirmed to eventually be in the game by the original producer, Jun Furutani, I believe, or it was either him or the other guy that was the other producer or whatever that spoke in that interview. But the fact that he didn't, and he just specifically mentioned OG Dragon Ball as the marketing director, it's really, really feeling like it could be a yikes. That could be, DLC for them. But at least OG Dragon Ball, we got that, right? Which is actually interesting because what if, this next trailer that's coming up is going to reveal these characters? You know what I'm saying? Especially the Red Ribbon Army. The reason why I say that is because the next trailer is really focused on androids. Cell, Giro, Android 19, 17, 18, and 16 are all going to be in that. So what if that trailer, actually has the reveal of the OG Dragon Ball characters as well? It could definitely be something that actually happens. We'll see. Maybe that's the other secret type of characters that they haven't, revealed yet or whatever, that they're trying to save for a surprise. It could be. Not confirming, but it would make sense. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I made this longer than it needed to be, as I always do, but hopefully you guys are excited for this. Let me know down in the comments, what OG Dragon Ball characters do you want to see playable? Imagine if we got launch playable. That'd be crazy, dude. That'd be sick. All right, drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great weekend. Peace!
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet!